3 years later, the Mexican soldiers, now poverty-stricken, homeless civilians, have been uprooted from their farms by the treachery of power-mad Angus Clyde McCain.
The land is mine. Mine. I give it. Now go. You hear me? Go. That's enough, party. I said that's enough, party. Now settle down, both of you. We've got work to do.
Not me. I've had enough of you, McCain.
Scott! You quit me, don't you ever cross my path again.
Don't you worry. One county's large enough for me, you can have all this land. But I just hope you're big enough to keep it, McCain.
None of the law. Judge Ward Young?
That's right. And I guess you're Sheriff Miller?
Oh, no, sir. Geezering's the name. Mr. McCain fired Miller. Guess he took the job too serious or something. Me, I just string along. I'll wager you're firing Young, the marshal. This is a real distinction, son.
Thank you, sir.
We've come here to investigate some property cases.
Well, we've got a batch of them there disputes around here, Sheriff.
Gentlemen, I want to hear each one of these cases individually. We'll post a docket as soon as possible to let you know when you'd appear in court.
What's a docket, Hoss?
A docket means tomorrow, horse. Now, vamoose! Skit, scat, all of you! Mucho, mucho! Skit! You gentlemen come right on up to my office. It ain't fancy, but it's legal.
I'd like to talk to Molly.
I want to gentlemen to stop!
This way, gentlemen.
Don't forget to put a word in for me, Mark.
Go right in, gentlemen.
Tell him about that. Be sure and tell him about all
Don't
this.
forget to tell him about it, yeah?
Remember me. Don't forget about my land, Sheriff.
Sheriff,
Yes, Judge?
these complaints cover a lot of territory. To begin with, who's this man, Angus McCain?
Maybe I can explain it, Your Honor. Marshal. Pardee's the name. I'm foreman, general troubleshooter for Mr. McCain. He asked me to trot on over here and clear things up for you.
Now, that's right nice of Mr. McCain. Why didn't he come?
Oh, we had some important matters to take care of down on the South Range, but he's accommodating sort. Cattle's his main line. We had to push a trail through to Santa Fe. So naturally, the people who lived in the way just had to move out.
Simple as that.
Yep. But like I said, he's accommodating. Yeah, he gave all the farmers fair notice. What's more, paid them to give.
Mr. Pardee, you can't force people to sell their property.
I'm trying to explain it to you, Judge. The people never owned it. McCain bought clear title to every inch of ground from here to Sunday.
The Sebastian land grant?
That's it.
We'd like to see this deed.
Sure. Anytime you want to take a look at it, mosey on out to the place.
Thanks. We just might do that.
Then again, we might just order you to bring it here to court.
Judge, try to get it through your head. There aren't any grounds. There won't be any trial.
Take your head off when you're talking to a judge.
I beg your pardon.
You heard me. Take the cigar out of your mouth.
Suppose you do it for me.
There's a man named Diego here who seems to know something about his property rights.
For many years, I served Miguel Sebastian. Long time back before the war. He was a kind man. He was my friend. He gave to me this land and this house that goes with it. I raised the crops. This is all I have. And no one is going to take it away from me.
You have no deed or other written paper to prove that Sebastian gave you this land.
No, but he did. I lived here for many years. And knowing that he gave it to me, I worked on it, raised my children.
McCain claims title under a sealed land grant.
That is so. We have no papers. But Senor Sebastian wouldn't sell our home, which he already gave to us.
He was strict, I'm sure.
We'll see what we can do.
How long have you been living here claiming this property was yours?
Ever since he gave it to me, 15 years ago.
I think we ought to go over to McCain's and take a look at that deed, see if it's valid.
Yes, sir. Senor?
Make yourself at home, gentlemen. Pour him a drink, Pardee. Gentlemen?
No, thank you.
No, thank you. Nice place you got here.
I'd have brought this deed to town myself, Your Honor, if I hadn't been tied up. You can bet I wouldn't turn it over to anybody else.
How did you meet Sebastian?
Well, I want to tell you, it's a piece of luck. We ran on to him while on leave down in Matamoros. How about it, Pardee? Would you have taken him for a Mexican officer?
No. I took him for a Don Juan out of Veracruz.
He was drunk on a hoot-owl, playing faro and losing bad.
Assigned to Angus Clyde McCain. Witnessed by Scott Johnson, Damon Pardee, and Timothy Boyle.
Who's Boyle? That's me. Tell me, Mr. McCain, how much did you fellows pay for this deed?
We picked up Sebastian's gambling debts.
How much was that?
All he owed. It was $850 to be exact, Judge.
Took everything we had in our jeans.
How much did this Scott Johnson pitch in on the deal?
Oh, $50 thereabouts, he'll remember.
I'm sure he will.
Where can we find him?
Claytonville.
Paper looks good.
Beats me why a man would sell so much land for a bag of pennies.
You boys made a better deal on the Louisiana Purchase.
They're going to question Scott.
Yeah, he don't even know what story we told.
You better get over there and tell him what to say.
And what if he doesn't say it?
He will. He stands to lose his spread, same as we do.
Yeah, but Scott didn't like this thing from the start.
Boyle's right. But if we need a club, Scott's got a mighty nice little wife to worry about.
Yeah. Better get to riding, Pardee.
Hi, cowboy.
You sure built this place up.
Still a lot to be done around here.
Yeah, sometimes I think you were smarter than the rest of us. You settled down to enjoy life. McCain keeps us on a push so much.
Eddie, why'd you come over here?
The circuit judge and the marshal are checking up on our land grant.
So I heard.
They'll be coming out here.
That figures.
Scott,
Yes, honey?
lunch is ready.
In a second.
Lovely little woman. You'll tell His Honor that we picked up Sebastian's gambling debts. About $850 worth, while we were on leave in Matamoros.
As good a yarn as any. I'll tell you what I'll do, Party. I'll make a deal with you. I'll go along with your story, providing McCain gives the land back to the people he kicked out.
You're in no position to bargain.
Prepared to lose my land. Never felt it was mine anyway.
How you feel is no concern of ours.
Buddy, I've had something on my chest for a long time. I'd like to get it off. McCain had no right to kick these people off the land. He could have routed his cattle trail along the ridge.
We're not interested in driving our cattle 40 miles around some fenced-in hog pens because they're blocking the valley. Besides, you've got a lot more to lose than just your land.
What do you mean? You're crazy. You're out of your mind.
Don't forget our story.
So that's the whole story. We extorted the land from Sebastian by threatening his life. I was against it, but McCain held a gun up. So by being yellow, I was a part of his plan.
Mr. Johnson, telling us isn't enough.
You've got to tell it in court.
I can't.
Why not?
I can't explain now.
Honey, I'm proud of you for admitting what you have. I think you should testify.
I said no, Julie. Judge, can't I put it in writing, a deposition?
McCain's attorney could accuse us of extracting it from you by force.
Your story involves too much land, too many people. It ought to be heard in public.
What are you afraid of, Scott?
If he told you that, his mind's made up. You should have brought him here.
Or gun him on a spot.
I did just like you told me.
Tell the boys to saddle up. We're riding to Scott's place. Come on.
Judge, they threatened to go after my wife.
Kind of figured something like that.
We'll protect her.
But there's only two of you.
We can deputize the county if necessary.
Deputize the county. McCain owns the county. He's got power. He'll stop at nothing. Judge, all I'm asking is time to get Julie out of town. Then I'll come back and testify and do anything you want.
Scott, leaving this town's a dead giveaway of what you aim to do. McCain's men would hunt you down.
Scott's place is just over the hill. We'll pull up and walk.
I think you better come with us, both of you. I'll get out a bench warrant for McCain's arrest.
And have him tried by sundown.
With McCain in jail, you wouldn't have anybody to worry about hurting your wife.
So that's it. Darling, you've wanted to tell the truth all along. But you thought it was easier and safer to put it off. Now is the time to face McCain. Face him in court. Don't be afraid to go down there. Because I'm not afraid to go down there with you.
Hold it. I want this place covered from all sides. Spread out. Joe, Bart, Hardy, stay with me. Get down, Joe. Tell the boys to wait until I fire. We'll catch them in the open.
Wait till McCain fires.
All right. Wait for McCain to fire.
Out of here. I'll stay in cover. Go closer. Keep riding across the river. After, boys. Across the river.
Nobody in sight.
You check upstream, I'll check down.
Guess I won't be able to testify for you after all.
Don't say that, son.
You're gonna be all right, son.
Judge, McGill Sebastian, find him.
He's delirious. Sebastian's dead.
McGill Sebastian is alive. Diego told me.
Son, do you realize what you're saying?
McGill Sebastian was with Diego not more than 8 months ago.
You just don't understand. Scott wouldn't be here if it weren't for me.
No.
I forced him. I drove him to it.
The doctor says he's going to be all right, Julie. It'll just take time. You've made a man of him.
A dead man, maybe.
He's going to live, Julie. And the price you've both paid is small for what lies ahead.
Maybe you're right, Judge. Maybe.
I tell you, I'm going to bring McCain in.
And I tell you, son, you hadn't ought to go out there with less than an army.
If you want to do something practical, why don't you try and find Sebastian?
Oh, that's sensible.
Maybe Diego can put you on his trail.
Oh, that's smart.
All right. I'll look for Sebastian.
Oh, son, that's very wise.
The doc's taking good care of Scott, Julie. I wouldn't worry about it. See you later, Dad. You too, Pop.
Bye, son. I hope nothing happens to that boy. He's so nice.
Inside. Hide. Don't bother, Diego.
Hey, Diego. Where's the senora?
She right into town.
Well, that's good. Then he's alone.
We want some quick information. Where's Miguel Sebastian?
Sebastian? I have not seen him since... I mean, he's dead. He died at the close of the war.
I can lie better than that when I'm loaded.
Look, Sebastian isn't dead and we know it. Now, where is he?
You better tell us, Soprano.
McCain's authorized us to make a deal. You can have title to this land if you tell us.
Why do you want to find Senor Sebastian?
Look, if you don't tell us, we're going to find him anyway. Now, where is he?
No, no.
You didn't have to do that, Pardee.
You want him to tell everybody else how to find Sebastian?
I'm sorry, senora. Sorry.
The female. They have gone to La Cresta in search of Senor Sebastian.
Gracias.
Short way.
Through Comanche territory?
There's Indians everywhere besides this was fast. Come on. Yeah. Let's go to the top.
Yep, that's the marshal's horse, all right.
Here's a good spot to take care of him.
Well, we don't have to worry about the marshal.
About an hour, his scalp could be hanging from a Comanche war belt.
My horse has gone lame. Well, we'll be seeing you. You ain't gonna leave me out here. Well, we're sure not gonna wait. Hold it. All right, boys. Right double.
I'm hurt, Marshal. I think I'm done.
Oh, no, you're not. You're gonna live long enough to help me find Sebastian. I'm Baron Young, U.S. Deputy Marshal. You got a doctor in this town?
No, senor. The padre, he takes care of the sick.
Get him for me, will you?
Si, senor.
Police.
Si, senor.
Has a stranger ridden in this town the last couple hours?
No, senor, no one.
Okay.
Oh, the land is more beautiful than when I left it. Marshal, there are too many for us. I know this country. Follow me. Follow me. We go underground for a ways.
Padre. Tell me, if you knew the way in here, isn't it possible someone else might know it too?
Yes, possible.
Let's round up the horses.
Well, where are the rest of the boys?
Sebastian and the marshal got through us. Opie and me got back. He's hurt pretty bad, though. Rest of the men were killed. Look, McCain, there's no stopping that trial. We got to think about scooting.
Look, I don't run from nobody, you understand? Now, I'm going to teach the law not to stick their nose in my bailiwick. I want you and the boys to round up the cattle.
Now?
Right now. I want that herd moved to that grazing strip above town. You can make it by dawn. And I want you to get every fence rider and waddy in town that can shoot. I'll use the cattle as a cover-up and then stampede them through the streets. And we'll gun down every man in that courtroom. Now get going. This land is mine. I built it and I'm going to keep it. I'm going into that court. I don't think they'll get a jury. But if they do, I doubt if they've got guts enough to find against me. If they do, they'll never make the verdict stick. They'll never arrest me. They're going to have to fight. But I'm going to need your help, and I'm going to cut you in. Now, with your own spread. You've got the piece you want, Emmett, it's yours.
That's right.
Tex, you've got the sheep land. Marty, you've got the stretch across the dry lake.
That's right.
I like it. The ridge. Who wants a timber?
I'll take it.
It's yours.
Now, you got it, Sam. How about that, boy? Now, we're with you.
Now, you can take any piece of ground you want, and I won't haggle. But I want you with me. And if we have to gun our way out of town, we're going to do it.
We'll be there, boy.
Boy, we'll be right behind you.
But from then on out, we'll make our own laws. This country's mine, all mine. We'll draw a circle around it and let America grow on past us. Are you with me?
Sorry we ain't been able to build a proper courthouse, Your Honor.
Sheriff, court is held wherever I lift my gavel. Morning, Julie.
Good morning, Judge.
How's your husband?
He's better, but the doctor says he won't be able to testify.
Won't be necessary now.
Hey, here comes Marilyn Sebastian!
Good job. Come on. Sebastian's going to help us get our land. And now we'll get our land back.
McCain is through.
Yes, McCain is finished. Sebastian.
Hello, son.
Hiya, Dad. Meet Padre Sebastian.
It's a pleasure, Father.
Your Honor.
I'm counting on you to pull a few chestnuts out of the fire for me today.
I hope my presence here will be of some help.
The important thing is you're alive and here.
That is thanks to your son.
Have a chair.
You're McCain. It has been many years.
Judge, I'm a busy man, and I don't like to idle time away. Let's get on with the trial. As soon as this show is over, there'll be drinks for everybody. On me. Get out.
Quiet. I want order in the court. Will the gentlemen please be kind enough to remove their hats? Mr. McCain. Your hat.
This court is now in session to hear the case of the people versus Angus Clyde McCain. Also, Timothy Voyle, deceased, Damon Pardee, deceased, and Scott Johnson, incapacitated. The charges: extortion, bribery, fraud, land theft, invasion of property rights, attempted murder, and murder. Guilty or not guilty as charged?
Not guilty. And I defy the man to find me guilty. Any killings that I might have done were done in self-defense to protect my property rights. And any killings done by any man on my payroll was their own doings. And for that, I can't be held responsible.
Father Sebastian, I'd like to ask you a few questions.
I will answer what I can, Your Honor.
Do you recognize the defendant?
I do.
How did you meet?
In a battle at the close of the Mexican War.
We were told that you met in a gambling hall in Matamoros.
I have never been in Matamoros.
Did the defendant McCain pay you for the title, the Sebastian land grant?
In a way, he did.
Would you say maybe $850?
Considerably more.
Exactly how much in dollars and cents?
How can a man evaluate his life in dollars and cents? My story begins the day Santa Ana surrendered. It was a sad day. In the battle at my hacienda, my compadres had all been killed by Captain McCain and his men. My courier and I were the only ones left. We went upstairs with the captain. I thought to talk terms of the peace.
Well, there's the end to it.
I'm glad to see it. We've been a part of much killing, Captain. From this time on, I intend to do something with my life.
Oh? In what way?
I'm not yet sure. But I shall renounce the life I have led. I will try to make amends.
Trouble is, Captain, you're not going to live that long.
I don't understand. The war has ended.
I know. But you've been branded as a traitor.
By whom?
By the United States government.
Well, that's impossible. I'm a Mexican soldier.
I fully realize that. But you declared this hacienda and all your land grant as neutral territory. You were given military sanctuary as though you were an American citizen. And what did you do? You fortified this place. Set yourself up as a guerrilla chief, raided our supply lines, and engaged in espionage.
After your troops invaded my land, you violated the agreement with your country. I did these things rightfully as a soldier.
It doesn't do any good to plead your case to me. I'm just a man who's going to take you back to be shot. Unless, of course, you want to make a deal.
How's that?
You can swap the Sebastian land grant for your life. All you got to do is sign the deed and we'll turn you loose. You can go any place you want. Right, Pardee?
That's right, Captain.
Rodriguez to the chest.
Si, Capitan.
Call the boys.
Yes, sir.
Lieutenant Johnson! Boyle! The captain wants to see you.
Gracias.
Very handsome box. That's the family crest.
Yes. The Sebastians came from Granada in the time of Cortez. And this encomienda, this land grant of which we speak, granted to my family by Philip, King of Spain.
Sergeant, what's this all about?
You're going to get rich. What does it amount to, a couple of 100 acres?
Couple of 100. This says west from the Pecos to the Rio Grande. And north from Chihuahua to Santa Fe.
Why, nobody owns that much land.
This document's official. It's recorded here.
And you'll sign it over to us if we let you go loose?
That is what we discussed.
What if he has brothers or relatives, somebody to challenge it?
I am the last of my family.
Captain, you're under orders to take this man back.
So we report him killed in action.
It won't work.
It will if everybody keeps his mouth shut.
Captain, you're using Uncle Sam's uniform to extort property.
We volunteered for duration of conflict. Our duty's done. Senor, predate that back to last year. Just in case anybody inquires as to when and under what circumstances we acquired it.
Of course, Captain. What is your full name?
Angus Clyde McCain.
Captain, this is collaboration with the enemy. We're not discharged yet.
Scott, all you've got to do is witness this signature.
I'm sorry, sir. I'm under military orders.
Lieutenant Johnson, this is a good soldier who's going to be shot if we take him back. So we're going to let him live. Now, you either sign this deed, or you're going to be listed as one of our casualties. Party. Boyle. Senor, you and your man can shed those uniforms and pack whatever equipment you need.
Captain, some of the people who live on this land have served my family for many years. I have given them the small farms which they worked. They will be permitted to remain.
They'll be treated fairly.
Gracias. I'm sure they will.
Where are you heading for?
You sabe? There are so many forgotten places. Good luck, senors. Thank you for another life. Adios.
Vámonos.
Party.
Yes, sir.
Ride on ahead to the post and send us a burial detail.
Yes, sir. The sergeant left me there for dead. It was God's will to keep me alive.
Father, are you telling this court that the defendant McCain forced you to trade your life for your land?
We made a bargain. And I thought he meant to keep it.
In your opinion, was this transfer of land legal?
The transfer? The transfer was legal.
Father, the fact that you're alive is prima facie evidence that the defendant McCain altered military records.
We're here to question my ownership of land, not my military background.
They're tied together in this case.
Were you a captain in the Mexican Army?
I was.
Were you a captain in the U.S. Cavalry?
That's right. The 5th.
There's no further need to question any witnesses. A matter of jurisdiction is involved. This jury is dismissed.
I'm not standing trial without a jury.
You're not dismissed, McCain. Sit down.
Order in the court. The laws of this country clearly state that no United States soldier can bargain with the enemy in wartime. Therefore, the defendant, Angus McCain, never legally acquired title to the Sebastian land grant. It is still in the possession of the good father Sebastian, and he can do with it as he wishes. Angus McCain, I hereby remand you to the custody of the United States Marshal for transfer to Fort Leavenworth, Kansas, where you will stand trial under military court-martial on charges of collaboration with the enemy and high treason. So found this day in court and recorded.
I guess you can't herd cattle the way you do people. I lose more hearts that way.
McCain's dead. Let's get out of here.
McCain's dead. Killed by his own stampede.
Well, I guess it settles his claim.
I'm happy you have your land back again, Father.
No, my child. The land belongs to the people who live on it. And with your help, this time we will make it legal.
Howdy, folks. Hello, Bill.
So you're back and alive.
Here's something for you, Gabby.
Sure to be a bill. Haven't got anything else in my whole life.
Why don't you open it?
Been getting along all right for 7 months. Don't need to bother it now.
I met Judge Gary today, Clem. He claims he can do something if we give him the right kind of evidence.
But that's hard to get.
Might not be, if we can find out why Ripper's been keeping the folks from starting up in business.
Well, I've always said he was doing it for that Civic League. But Ted Carver always writes in his paper that the Civic League is for law and order. But maybe Ted Carver's been fooled. That league is made up of all the big businessmen in Deadwood. Maybe they're trying to kill off competition. You notice they never invited Seth Belden to join them. And none of the rest of them newcomers in Deadwood. If they were honest, a feller like Jake Marvel couldn't belong to them.
Why, it's as plain as day. Ripper works for Marvel. Marvel works for the Civic League. Sheriff works for all of them. What you fellas have been needing is somebody to figure these things out for you.
That's right. And do something about it.
Darn stupid.
We've been thinking we need someone to show us how to clean up Deadwood so we can go back there again.
Well, of course, I didn't mean to hint.
So we're asking you, Bill, if you'll take the job.
Thanks, I'll do what I can, but I can't do it here. Hey, Gabby, I just found out today that the sheriff can't keep us from putting on our show. That is, if we stay on the outside of the city limits.
Let's go down tomorrow and set up in business right on the edge of the town.
Yeah, what about Ripper? Won't he be shooting us up?
Ripper? You just leave Ripper to me. That is, Bill and me.
Sundown on the rangeland, and we're heading down the trail.
Didn't I tell you business is booming, Deadwood?
This is nearly all that's left.
While you're selling that, I'll mix up another batch. That is, if I ain't all out of rattlesnake juice.
On the rangeland, and the herd is looking frail. Hear that maverick bawl, he'll be missing his small night.
Give me that letter. Anybody thinks we're going to pay him anything, we might as well find out who it is.
Jogging across the plain, to the squeaking of the saddle and the rattling rein.
It's on the last one.
Oh, don't bother me with such trivial matters. Read that. Read it. Read what it says. I don't think it says what I think it says.
Please be advised that from the estate of your Uncle Marmaduke W. Blackstone, deceased, you have been willed a sum of $36,000.
Read that last part again.
$36,000.
That's what I thought it said. 3600.
This money will be forwarded upon your order. What are you going to do?
Telegraph office in town, ain't they? I'll wire first thing in the morning, they send it to the bank.
Oh, we're rich.
Get along, get along, get along, old pal, down the trail. All right, Princess, it's your turn to sing.
Sing? I'm going to do more than sing. Oh, I did it.
Something I can do for you, sir?
This is no minor transaction. I should like to see the president.
I'm the president.
Well, I'm Blackstone, Professor Mortimer Blackstone. I'm expecting some money by wire from New York. Did it get here?
I'm very glad to know you, Professor. Yes, it came a half hour ago. I have the confirmation here. Rather a large amount.
A mere trifle. I'll take it in $1,000 bills and some small change.
Calls for $1,000 bills, but I think I can find enough to cover this amount. Just a moment, please. Here you are. I had it up.
Issued by the Third Avenue Bank in New York, eh? Nice little city, New York. Got a fine zoo there.
You don't mind my saying so, that's a lot of money to carry around this town. I'd be glad to keep it on deposit here for you.
Oh, think nothing of it. Why, I've been taking care of large sums all my life. Besides, I've got a lazy here.
So that's how you're spending your money.
Why, my dear child, a few paltry dollars mean nothing to the Blackstone family. Hey, you ain't never had no fancy clothes like them yourself.
Oh, think nothing of it, Papa. A few paltry dollars mean nothing to the Blackstone family. I was going to be an opera singer and perform before the crowned heads of Europe.
I get aboard 6 elephants, 4 giraffes, a gorilla, and...
I heard about your robbery. I can't tell you how sorry I am.
This is what we've been up against for years. Well, I'll write another editorial. I might as well write them in water for all the good they do.
If Jake Marvel's a man Ripper works for, he must bank a lot more money than any theater owner has a right to.
Are you hinting something?
If we found that $35,000 entered at the bank in Jake Marvel's name, wouldn't that be enough evidence for Judge Gary to act?
We thought of that, but...
Well, we tried to get a court order to check a lot of those accounts, but the judge can't issue one without more evidence.
Then why don't we break into the bank and take a look for ourselves?
I suppose that would be technically a criminal act, but we can't think about that now.
It's just what the judge has been waiting for.
Well, what are we waiting for? Here it is.
This way, Gabby.
It's our only chance.
Coming out the front. mesquite bush got away. I know what's going to happen before it even begins. You two fools can't carry out a simple order. Wait here. Well, we couldn't use the law against Bill Brady before, but we can now. Get a warrant out for that medicine show bunch. Then deputize the Ripper here and all his men. We're going to give that sniveling judge some men to hang that he ain't been expecting.
Where's Andy? Sheriff Jordan shot him. I reckon we're all outlaws now, Clem.
What'd you find out?
We got the book, but we haven't had a chance to read it yet.
Let's see now. M for marble. Oh, yeah, here it is. Marble, J. Deposits this week, $613.22. Withdrawals, $521. Present balance, $1,635.24.
Well, that don't sound like much for Marble.
Oh, anybody running a big theater and bar?
Charging the kind of prices he does.
He ain't deposited my $35,000.
Well, maybe Marble ain't back of Ripper after all. Well, I'm betting he is. A man like that might figure he'd have to get out of Deadwood in a hurry.
You mean he sends his money, my money outside?
He could send it on that treasure coach to Cheyenne, Denver, or any place.
Ain't that a plumb hideous thought? My money's already in Cheyenne or even Chicago?
It can't be, Gabby. That treasure coach only goes out once a week.
And it doesn't leave again until tomorrow. Then Jake Marble must have my money around somewhere.
Yeah, but he ain't going to keep it around where we can get at it till that coach leaves.
I can identify it, too. Them's the only $1,000 bills around.
And the bank would have the numbers. That'd sure be evidence for Judge Gary.
I guess no one could stick up that coach. Not with all them guards inside where you can't get at them. Say, Gabby. Remember all that experiment you was telling me about?
I'll never forget it.
You're right, Bill. That coach is plumb unrobbable. Now that you remind me, I sure come across some mighty strange things when I was inventing my elixir.
What are you two driving at? Things are bad enough now without you getting yourself shot or put in jail.
Why, daughter, ain't we just been saying it can't be done? Well, I guess I'll adjourn to my laboratory. I just feel like doing a little experiment.
If there'd been another press in town, I could have refused the business.
I can't understand it. Sheriff Jordan's never around when he's needed. How he managed to be on hand when the boys were leaving the bank.
Just bad luck. The killing of poor Andy Baker gives them proof that the Laramie Gap gang are outlaws.
And Bill wanted to settle in Deadwood.
Linda, are you sorry for his sake alone? I thought perhaps you were one of the reasons Bill wanted to stay.
Of course not. I hardly knew him.
I'm glad to hear that. You must know how I feel about you, Linda. Although I suppose this isn't quite the place for what I was about to say.
Then maybe you'd better wait, Ted.
Keep that thing off the road. We got a schedule to make. Just hold your horses. We're trying to pull over now.
What's the idea of backing into me that way? Don't you know how to drive? Now you got us all jammed up. Very careful.
$35,000. I'll show him.
Come on, get down.
Come on, get over there. Get over there.
what was in that smoke, you'd feel even worse. Third Avenue Bank, New York. Here it is. This don't say Jake Marvel. C. Odor Carver, First National Bank, Chicago, Illinois. Well, it ain't only incredible, it's downright unbelievable.
Theodore Carver. That's bound to be Ted Carver, no two ways about it.
How much is there?
12,000 even.
Then we aren't getting it all back after all.
Here's Jake Marvel's. Here's 5 more of your $1,000 bills, Gabby. Consigned to the Drover's Bank in Cheyenne.
Maybe Marvel is just using Ted Carver's name.
Then why would Marvel send some of it in his own name, too? It doesn't make sense. Unless Carver's really the man behind all this. But what about Linda? She works for Carver. I'll never believe she's mixed up in it.
Here's 3 more.
Say, there are 3 in all 6 of these envelopes. That makes the other 18,000, Gabby. Michael Barton. Say, doesn't he run the livery stable?
Yeah, and here's Richard Sneed, owner of the general store.
B.L. Stark. And Harold Hughes. Why, he's the express agent.
And Peter Wilson.
Say, that's the Civic League. All these fellas belong to it.
We've got some tall thinking to do, and we can't do it here. Let's head for the Gap.
I just got a message from Rock Point Station. That gang from Larry McGabb just held up the gold coach. Bill Brady was with them.
Where's the sheriff? Let's get up a posse. The sheriff can't handle this. We will.
What? Bill Brady wouldn't do a thing like that.
Coach guards couldn't have been mistaken about who held him up. Thanks, Joe. I'll get an extra out right away. I know it's bad for you, Linda. You thought a lot of Bill Brady.
He did mean a lot to me, but I realize now I really never knew very much about him.
Well, we've got to get out an extra.
I know. But the minute it's in type, I'm going to the Gap.
But Brady's probably left the country.
Maybe he has. But if he's still there, I'm going to see him.
We just got another message at the express office. None of the bullion was taken, just the currency.
Whose currency?
Every packet that contained one of those $1,000 bills.
It's clear now. Too clear. We gotta work. Work fast.
Where are the others?
They're guarding the pass. We're expecting the posse to attack.
I was afraid you might have left.
Not me. Didn't I tell you once that I am to stay in Deadwood?
Yes, but you didn't say anything about robbing stagecoaches. Was that your idea?
It sure was, and it worked like a charm.
But why?
We're getting evidence for Judge Gary.
You mean you didn't take anything?
Nothing but the professor's money.
And it certainly ain't no crime to take back what's yours.
Then you got the evidence for the judge?
We got the money all right.
And it was under Jake Marvel's name? It's hard to say, Linda, knowing how you feel about him. But an even dozen of Dad's bills were found consigned under Ted Carver's name. Ted Carver? You don't mean...
We don't think you've got anything to do with it. We know you only work for him.
You don't believe it. You don't think Ted's a thief.
He had the money.
Somebody must be using his name. Ted's been fighting this sort of thing ever since he came here.
It looked that way.
Excepting there's a skunk in the chicken coop.
You remember when we decided to break into the bank?
The sheriff and Ripper come along just as pat as you please.
The only man that could have tipped him off was Ted Carver. He was there when we planned the whole thing.
Yeah, but he wasn't around when we figured out that stage holdup. And it come off slicker than a weasel.
But you might as well accuse me. I was with you when you decided to break into the bank. I thought you had become a real bandit, and I was wrong. Maybe you're making the same mistake about Ted Carver.
Maybe. Will you do us a favor?
Of course.
Gabby, I don't think we ought to risk keeping your money around here.
Huh? Young feller, are you even toying with some pernicious idea that I should let that $35,000 out of my hands?
It's not only money, it's evidence. If a posse should break in here and take it away from us, everything would be wasted.
I think Bill's right, Professor.
And if he is right, which I ain't admitting, none whatsoever, where's he going to put my money that's safer than here, where it belongs?
I figured to have Linda take it to Judge Gary. That is, if you're willing to risk it.
Then no matter what happens, the judge got the goods on him.
That's right. He's the only one who can use that evidence. And the quicker we get it to him, the better.
Well, daughter, it was nice while we had it. Here it is, in the same express company envelopes them skunks shipped it in, endorsed by them to their banks all over the country. And don't forget, young lady, you're carrying a whole dad-blame circus there.
You better hurry on in, and as soon as it gets dark enough for me to slip into town, I'll get in touch with Judge Gary.
If that posse don't get here first to sort of occupy your time.
What'd you find out?
Well, in the first place, I found a new entrance to the gap straight across from Indian Rock. A hidden opening in the cliff.
Well, never mind that now. What about the girl?
Well, I followed her to the camp. She went into the cabin. A few minutes later, when she rode away, I followed her until she got to the judge's house. Then I came here.
You never got close enough to hear anything?
Look, guards posted. I was afraid...
You'd be afraid to get close to a rabbit. How do you do, Judge? How do you do? Linda, I heard you were here. I've been worried about you. What'd you find out at the Gap?
They denied having anything to do with the stage holdup.
And Bill Brady, was he there? He must have found some sort of evidence, otherwise he wouldn't be here.
Linda couldn't find out anything. That's what she came here to tell me.
Maybe they were lying to me. I don't know what to think.
This is a great disappointment to me. I had hoped to accomplish something at last.
Well, there's still a paper to get out, you know.
I'm going to the telegraph office and wire Fort Smiley for a troop of cavalry. This money is sufficient evidence for me to declare Deadwood under martial law and clean it up for good and all.
Either Bill Brady lied to Linda or she and the judge are lying to me. The judge has got that money, we've got to get it, and that's your job.
Mine. I don't like messing with the government.
I said get it.
Get it?
Yeah. But I think he saw me.
How hard to hit him?
I don't know. Pretty hard. I don't like being mixed up in this federal stuff.
That's a lot of money.
I was thinking the same thing, boss. With that much already in Cheyenne, you and me could live mighty well someplace else.
Yeah. If the judge dies, or if he lives to identify you, either way, there'll be soldiers coming in here.
Yeah, and that Bill Brady's still on the loose.
Well, we could get packed and out of here in time to catch the night stage.
That's it. Let's get going.
I don't have to ask if you got the money. Those suitcases make it quite clear. Those are nice suits, aren't they, Jake? Better than you ever dreamed of wearing before I had you organize a civic league. It was fine while the going was easy, but you couldn't stand a little excitement, could you, Jake? Not while you could run out with my money.
Well, put a stop to this. Ain't enough for these killers to hold up the coach. Now they have to go in and murder Jake Marvel. Come on, let's pull that gap apart. Sure, there's 40 men here, champing at the bit.
That editor fellow wants to see you before we leave for the Gap.
Wonder what he wants. You better stay here. Evening, Sheriff. Howdy. I felt it my civic duty to inform you that I've discovered a back entrance into Laramie Gap.
Back entrance?
I've been wondering.
I suggest that while part of your posse keep those outlaws busy at the gap itself, you and a few of your men attack them from the rear.
Well, Carver, the way your paper's been running me down, I didn't expect any help from you.
Well, I admit that my editorial policy's been against you, but that was before I discovered that Bill Brady and his gang were the real troublemakers. Now I'm as anxious as anyone to see them caught.
That's fine. With your paper's support, we can do a lot around here.
Well, just so long as it's honest. Now, if you're ready, I'll lead you into the back entrance to the gap. Hello, Linda. Now that you've been at the scene of the murders, I want you to check that story I wrote. Old Harry's got it set up in type.
So you know about the back way?
Of course. I would have kept it to myself if those friends of yours hadn't betrayed my confidence by robbing the treasure coach.
Betrayed your confidence? You know why they did it. You know they aren't thieves. Harry!
What's the matter?
We're locked in. Have you a key?
Why, no. Funny you'd do a thing like that.
Who's that? Bill Brady. What happened? I was just coming back from the telegraph office. Monty Burns.
Did he get the money?
Yes, they got the money. I'm afraid we're licked.
Will you be all right?
Yes, I'll be all right.
Well, I'm going after Monty.
Every man in town will be after you.
I'll have to risk that. If Monty gives that evidence to Carver, he's completely in the clear.
All right, I'll be seeing you, Bill. Okay. See Monty Burns?
Monty Burns? He's dead on a mackerel.
Dead? Who killed him?
That Laramie Jap bunch, I guess. Say, ain't you...
Hey!
Get me out of here!
That's Bill Burns! Give him $10,000!
Get me out of here! Help!
Linda!
Somebody quick! Get me out of here!
Stand back!
Ted's leading them through the back way into the gap.
Just Gary's hurt, Linda. You'll have to look after him.
But those men out there.
I'll try to scare him off long enough to...
I hear somebody down there sure as you're a foot high.
Yeah, sounds like a lot of them. They're just waiting for sunup before they rush us.
I better go back and wait for rest. Looks to me like we're going to have our hands full.
We ought to be around back about sunrise. We'll start in when we hear you shooting. Better keep scattered out. Anybody but the sheriff's gang. We don't want no innocent blood on our hands.
I can't see nothing but innocent blood to shoot at. Only guilty blood seems to be keeping to the rear.
That's Injun Rock. So that must be the place over there. Monty said it was right across. Thought I heard a horse whinny. keeping them busy. We'll have them like rats in a trap. Drop your gun!
We'll get him now. He can't stop all of us.
We're close enough now. Let's rush him.
Never mind him. Come on.
Drop your guns, all of you! This district's under martial law. You're under arrest. Where's Bill Brady?
Right here, Judge.
Bill!
Are you all right, Bill?
I'm a lot better off than Carver.
Oh, you got him, eh?
Hello, Linda. Carver's lying right over there, and I'm betting he's got the money.
How'd you fellas get here? They came from Fort Smiley in answer to my wire, and I brought them out as fast as I could.
What about Gabby and the others?
Gabby and his daughter are on their way over here. Clem and his bunch, along with the posse that was trying to capture them, are under arrest. That's the only way we can stop the battle. Let's go and see what we can find on Carver, Lieutenant.
Yeah, what you need is some of my elixir. Why, it makes bullets plumb beneficial.
Are you sure it'll work?
Sure, certainly I'm sure. Why, this elixir of mine. Just between you and me, in this particular case, I figure maybe the elixir could use a little help. I reckon I can leave that to you, huh?
I think you can release the Laramie Gap people now, Lieutenant. I just took this off ex-Sheriff Jordan, and I don't think we'll have any trouble getting the voters of Deadwood to make it legal.
Thanks, Judge. Looks like I'm going to be settled down for fair.
Do you think you're going